So we have a few minutes left. I'd love to hear from y'all if any questions or reflections, or you want to share a cultivating desire, cultivation. Bob, are you gonna hand out? Yeah, cool. Yeah, Shani. Yeah. That's good. Thank you, Bob.
Though there's a lot of stuff going on. When you were talking about the sounds out front, I was just so in the moment of being in here and holding on to all that is now. And right now, I'm surrounded by people that love me in this room, which is just awesome, amazing thing. And in the meditation, going into the cultivating, I was almost like my chi came up and I had these thoughts around my chi. And I don't know if a lot of you've done qigong or yoga or something where you do enough energy that you feel the chi between your hands, where you hold your hands close and that energy field is in there. And in the meditation, towards the end of it, as I was feeling into it, I just slightly turned my hands towards each other a little bit, and I could feel that chi energy going between my hands. It was, it was deep. It was really cool.
Nice.
Thank you. Love you.
Lovely. Love it. Love it. Thank you for sharing.
Keep it up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, my experience really like confirmed tonight's teaching, so I thought I'd share. Yeah, I had a lot of like really difficult thoughts. My brain gets really like intrusive and nasty, and which is kind of perfect for dealing with tonight's offering. And yeah, it was really really unpleasant. A lot of like resentment and insecurity, and I really felt my sense of self strengthen in a very unpleasant way.
Mm.
And my first reaction was, like I meditate too much to be dealing with this. Like,
Yeah.
and what is the what? Like you said, that word wise is very tricky. I was like, what is the wise perspective so that I can be free of this?
Yeah.
Um, and and then you said in the guidance, like, ask what does it need. So I asked, what does this need? And at first I didn't know. Which again, it's not. It's like scares that like fixing part of myself, like not knowing. And but then I thought of that Ram Dass talk you sent me titled like the process of listening and tuning. So I just kept quiet in my mind and listening. What does this need? What does this need? And after a few minutes I came to, it just needs to be held.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, like now I'm starting to sound like Joe. Like
Oh my God.
now I'm really wise. And it was specifically like this needs to be held with courage, just because like that fixing comes from a place of insecurity.
Yeah.
And I've spent so many years just trying to escape with drugs and alcohol, and then that really trained my mind very effectively to escape with dissociation, even when I'm sober. And so in that moment it became very clear how that like fixing is really like in service of that dissociation, and holding things with courage could really be a solution to that. And then after I decided to do that, my experience really changed. Everything got really spacious. I felt like I was in a huge room. I felt very like courageous, like Odysseus in the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. I love that insight. That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Yeah. Love that inquiry, because it's so hard. What do we need? It's like, and to ask ourselves that, it's like, I don't know, but just continue to ask even that. I love that. Yeah. Sounds very skillful. Anybody else got time for another? Yeah.
Hi, Joe. Thank you. This was a really helpful meditation. I feel like my practice has been off a little bit, and the redirecting, I'm kind of asking myself, right, what do you need? Or is this useful? Is this thought useful? It was nice to be back. And I like what you said about nice versus kind.
Yeah.
I always think that I hang out with a lot of New Yorkers. A lot of my relatives are New Yorkers, and I think they're a really good metaphor, because New Yorkers are not known for being nice all the time, but they're kind.
Yeah.
They've got it's helpful to think of myself that way. Like, can I be skillfully kind to myself?
Yeah.
As opposed to just, oh, you deserve this, or you deserve that, or so Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I love it that the path is there. I know your path is there, so strong. And that's the thing is we do all these things and it's like, yeah, life be lifing, right? And then, oh yeah, we have reminders. I was just like, these Dharma bucks, I say, like, it's like so much practice and so many things. And it's almost like, yeah, the practice just becomes part of our life and it shows up. But then life gets bigger and then it's like, oh shit, I've been detached from my practice. And it's like, oh, there it is. We have reminders and we're here. So I'm so grateful to have this, as a reminder. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah.
I just had a question.
Yeah.
You said we're cultivating, and what are we cultivating?
It's a question, right?
Yeah.
What are you cultivating? What do you want to cultivate?
Well, for me, what came up is trust.
Then you're cultivating trust.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's-
And then what are the means for that, right?
well,
What's the conditions for that?
kindness?
What's that?
Kindness.
Yeah. And that's where it's a question for yourself, right? Yeah. Kindness. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you said 2 C's, like cultivating consciousness or something.
Cultivate. I like to refer to the practice as cultivating it from contemplating our experience.
That's it.
Yeah, the contemplating, like what's our relationship, and contemplating not in a figuring out. Contemplating to me is just like the curiosity.
Like the curiosity.
Yeah, like contemplating my
Oh, I love
relationship
that.
to this pain, this, or whatever, that contemplating what does trust really mean to you,
Okay, I love
right?
that.
Yeah,
'cause
and
I
then we
can
cultivate, then we can steer the mind, if it's self-trust, to what are the conditions of the mind to cultivate that trust within myself. Some people, for me, it was addiction, right? Like, okay, I needed to get some space from the trust myself that I'm not going to just react to every thought of that compulsion of needing to use. I didn't trust myself, so the conditions at first was like support from community, and over time cultivated that within me to build that trust.
I get the first part. It's the last part that I get lost in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
right now, I wanted to share something with the group about I came across the 5 remembrances with like we're not going to be here for very long. We're here for a brief time, and we're all going to suffer at some point. We're going to be separated from anybody that we love or anything that we love at some point. We're going to but everything that we do and say is important. Everything.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
And that we're all connected. And so that really woke me up because of this pain that I've been in.
Yeah.
It's like, though I'm suffering, I still don't want to give up my intention, which is to trust more, to trust that I'm here for a reason, that I can help people by speaking my truth and just being me, with all my different idiosyncrasies, with all my truth and all my light. And there's this piece of my heart that I get that somewhere along the line I got hurt so bad that I can't let that go. And I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
But I know that it's there, and just giving it. Now I'm going, okay, I see you. I'm aware of you. What do you want?
There you go.
What do you need?
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
Love that. Yeah. And it's the hurt part of you, not the hurt itself. The part of you that was hurt. That's what we sit with. Not
Say
the
that
wound.
again? The part that was hurt, not
Yeah, not the hurt. The part that was hurt, right? Not the wound
that's
itself.
the story. But
That's the story. So it's the part of you that experienced that may be held in some of the pain. The pain is holding on still in the body.
that's what I'm thinking. There's a connection
So
there.
just the softening, the showing up for that is building trust. Just showing up, and think about how long we've kind of abandoned ourselves and we're starting to show up for ourselves. Takes
yeah.
a while to build that trust with
Yeah,
ourselves.
even in recovery for
Yeah.
almost 30 years coming up on August 1st,
Yeah.
I still can
Beautiful.
abandon myself.
Of course.
And
of
you know
course.
what? That's okay too.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Ginger.
But I really appreciate coming here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Joel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.